Hey everybody, BigBlackHatMan here, and today I don't have an episode. Yeah, I had one planned. I had one written out, knew how I was going to shoot it, the whole 9 yards. It was written by myself and my friend Russ, who plays the Western Flamer. We had something there. Unfortunately, he couldn't come over this morning. He was busy, and so we didn't get to shoot the episode. Which was okay in a way, too, because I'm going to tell you what, I had an extremely harrowing week. My personal life was just, it was bad this week. A lot of stuff happened to me, and honestly, I'm not gonna go into details of it. It's kind of boring now. Thankfully, now it's boring. Yeah, it turned out to be nothing in the long run. But so I don't know if I was really up to a shooting episode today or not. Point is, though, there is no Western Thought today. This is just me vlogging. And on the back half, after the credits, I'm going to do a little commentary on the very first episode. And the reason I'm doing the commentary is because Western Thought's been around for a year. Yeah, not quite. Okay, it's about like 2 weeks short. February 28th was when the first episode popped up. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do a commentary on that because February 28th, I probably won't be shooting video. Because not only do I not have an episode today, I'm not going to have an episode for a couple of weeks. Just extremely lazy. Well, here's the deal. I'm on vacation at the end of this week, so I always knew there was not going to be an episode Monday. And then the next Monday, I'm editing Little Monsters, the Patricia's podcast play, which is debuting in March. Those on the site know. James talked about it several times. It's debuting in March. I'm the editor on that, and so I'm going to concentrate on just finishing that. And I won't do Western Thought again until I'm done. If you're out there and you've got an episode of Behind the Webcam, go ahead and send that to me. I can do those in the morning. No big deal. I can, take one morning off from that and do that other thing. So, if you have Behind the Webcam, go ahead and send them, and I'll take care of that. Other than that, I think that's pretty much all the announcements. I'm glad I'm going on vacation at the end of the week, quite frankly. You get to that point where you're just really fatigued, and that's where I am right now. So I won't be around the site probably Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Probably come back Monday sometime. Recording digression session that day, so I keep pretty busy. And so yeah, there will be no Western Thought for the next 2, maybe 3 weeks, but I will bounce back, and I've got 3 or 4 episodes written. So anyway, I'm going to do this commentary on the very first episode of Western Thought, and I hope you enjoy. Hey everybody, BigBlackHatMan here, doing a little commentary on the first episode of Western Thought. It's been just about a year. It's about 2 weeks until we hit a year, but I'm just going to take care of this now, because I'm going to be busy, as I announced in the beginning. And as you can see, this episode a year ago, 40 pounds heavier and bearded. I've been bearded off and on. I don't think there's anything more variable than my facial hair. Yeah, I shave a lot and grow it out, and I think I'm just a lazy shaver. That's actually what happens there. Yeah, Western Thought. That title is just like the most uninspired title. I should have thought about it more. I don't know. This day, I kind of think to myself, boy, that was a lazy title. I don't even put it on the titles. I just put the subtitle. Yeah. And I was reading Comanche Moon at the time, so the book was sitting next to my chair. That's why I showed off Comanche Moon, which is an excellent book. It's a prequel to Lonesome Dove, for those not aware. Here's the old intro, which is a lot different than the new intro that I have now, which I've changed twice since then. And this is about as I'm doing this is about my 30th time doing Western Thought, so it's been quite a few episodes, so it's not surprising it's evolved quite a bit. This video is dark too. I don't know why I didn't turn on the lights. I've got lights right behind me there, and I could have turned it on, but no, I chose not to. I did this video because I literally wanted to debunk cow tipping. I thought it's silly. It's a stupid deal, and I don't know why people still believe in it. And so I try to have a little fun with it and try to be humorous, but yeah, I actually just wanted to debunk cow tipping. See, and now for this part, nowadays I'd use Goofball. Goofball would be perfect for all this, but of course This is the very first episode. I hadn't done much yet. And you can see my movie collection, which is much bigger now. In fact, it covers 2 shelves now. It was only one then. There's my trash can and my shredder, and the corner of my box that has all my old Super Nintendo games in it. I don't have much of a collection. I've got about 9, but I do have some Super Nintendo games. I really have lost weight, boy. I'm just a touch heavier back in these days. I had long hair too, which I have off and on. Let's see, I'm about as bad with my hair as I am my facial hair, I guess. My editing also wasn't near as good as it is now. I'd have cut that a lot tighter now. I'd also second take this speech here because, yeah, I clearly didn't know what I was talking about. Well, I knew what I was talking about, but I didn't prepare myself the way I do now. Now I really think out everything I'm going to say a lot better than I did back. Well, of course, this is the very first episode. It's not surprising I've evolved a long ways, and I think when you look back this far, all you talk about is how much you've evolved, and I have evolved a lot since this video. I think evidence that that's the last few videos I've done with a lot more editing. Especially where I have to talk to myself so often now in videos. I've created so many characters. It's almost nice to do a little reset sometimes. Just go back to having the one character. But I'm fairly dependent on the others now, so, what are you going to do? Yeah. Well, when I wanted to do this video series, guys, I didn't want to do a review series. When I do reviews, I tend to be very analytical, and I tend to break everything down. For those who used to read my written reviews before I kind of shuffled those aside in terms of this. And here's the thing, I didn't feel like I could do a good video review, so I thought, I'm just going to talk about whatever. And it's going to be kind of Western in its theme, and because I'm a Western guy, and I hope it works out. And thus far, I think it has. I don't know. If you don't think so, you can not think so, and you can, I don't know, just not watch my videos, honestly. It's not like you come over to my house and give me a punch in the face or anything. Unless you really, really want to give me a punch in the face. Then I live at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Just knock on the door, punch the first guy I see in the face. And let me know how it works out for you. Yeah. And here's the first gag. And I think this gag here that's coming up set the tone for this, how this series was going to work. I really didn't know. I really didn't know how the series was going to work when I did this very first episode. I mean, honestly, this was just spur of the moment. I felt like making a video, and here it is. And, yeah. And there I am. You hear me slide across the floor because I didn't know how to cut things then, and now you see me carrying the chair. That's all me, because I'm lazy. Well, I wasn't experienced yet. I could have done that a lot better now. Yeah. Well, maybe not a lot better, but definitely better. Let's see here. Did I send out the way I always send out? I always try to keep these episodes short too. I don't feel like if I go more than 10, 12 minutes, I'm going a little too long. I figured an average about 8 is probably good for the way I do things. Yep. Happy trails, the weird space in the middle, and watch out for those rough patches, which I only forgot once. There's an episode. I'll let you guess which one it is. There's an episode where I forgot. So, okay, that's it, I guess. That's the first episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the little commentary. And, oh, one last thing. Thanks for listening, guys.